Hello and welcome to Throwdown Thursdays. My name is David and today I'm joined by my good friend and fellow teammate Ashley.
Hello.
And today we're playing Carcassonne Winter Edition. This is actually our second recording because I didn't hit the record button once again. Today we're actually playing with the Gingerbread Man mini expansion that is exclusive to the Winter Carcassonne. It has tiles that, represent the winter version, but you probably could play it with the standard version. The Gingerbread Man starts off in the first castle and stays there whilst it's unoccupied, and I'll explain the rest of the rules as and when it happens. I think now Natalie's about to show her first piece, which I've never seen happen before. She can't actually play it anywhere, so she has to put it back in the box and pick out a new tile. We've said before, this is the first time it's ever happened, and I actually forgot about the rule because she asked me, well, what do I do with it? And I completely forgot. Lewis now plays the first Gingerbread Man tile. So what happens now, he plays his meeple. The Gingerbread Man will then move to an incomplete castle. And then the person in the previous castle will then score 1 point for each castle piece connected to that castle. So in this case it was 2. And score 1 piece times the number of meeples. So it will be 2 times 1. Because obviously 1 meeple. So actually got 2 points there. When it moves again, Lewis will get obviously 1 point, which it's going to do now, and he actually finishes your castle, giving you a nice 10 points. So he's pushing you in front.
Points.
8 points. There's no castle piece, no emblem. So it gives you 8 points, but obviously, he gives himself an extra point there, and potential more points if the Gingerbread Man moves again.
Yeah.
The Gingerbread Man just gives you so many points. It is ridiculous. I mean, as you see throughout the game, the bigger the castles get, the more points there'll be. And Lewis already utilising the ability of the Gingerbread Man by putting more meeples in the same castle to give you more points. Actually, you see you've got the first monastery, straight away gives you 6 points. He's trying to surround it as quick as possible.
Yeah.
That's like a standard thing, isn't it?
Oh, of course, definitely.
Especially so early on in the game, stick it in where it's going to be quite solid in the middle, and by the time it branches out, it's going to be surrounded within a few turns, and before you know it, nice 9 points, and you got your next meeple ready to go. Natalie there trying to sneak in on your castle.
As always, people trying to always steal my castle.
Yeah, it's hard at the beginning of the game to put it in a position where you're not going to score any. You're not going to have people not come in.
Yeah,
you couldn't have stuck that piece anywhere really.
No, not at all. Unless I wanted to help.
Yeah, exactly.
Lewis finish or add to his castle.
Yeah, exactly. We actually finished your castle off over here for 4 points, stopping you from getting any more points. And with the Gingerbread Man, that's quite important. If you have castles that just keep expanding, that's more tile pieces, which means more points for the Gingerbread Man to give you. So he's obviously stopping you there, which is nice.
It's a very unusual tactic Lewis playing at the moment. He's like trying to get in on his own castles for some reason. It's quite a strange old tactic, really.
Yeah.
He's wasting meeples where I don't think he really needs to be honest with you.
No, I think from his point of view, as you can see now, he's now got 1 castle with 2 meeples in it. That means if the Gingerbread Man were to leave now, that would give him 3 points times the number of meeples. That's 2. That would give him 6 points. If that castle gets any bigger, obviously from his point of view, get big as he can, then he's gonna score multiple points. And if he can have 2 castles that both have 2 meeples in it and swap the Gingerbread Man between the 2, it's going to be ample points.
Yeah, I guess.
So already he scored 1 point from that. If the Gingerbread Man leaves again, that's 6 points. 7 points already. If you can put it back into that castle, it's a fair few more points. So now Natalie's castle's getting a little bit bigger. Originally it looked like she was trying to get involved on yours. Now you can, sneak in on her and get a few extra points.
Yeah, it'd be nice.
What's that? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 points. So placing 1 tile, and it's not going to be too difficult to stick a tile piece there. There's quite a fair few pieces that will go there now. I found with the Winter Carcassonne there are more obscure pieces that can go in places you would never imagine.
Yeah.
That could fit somewhere. You're not too far now, and you're gonna finish that monastery there. So that's the 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. There's 5 monasteries out so far. You've got 3 of them already. You're very close to finishing one. And that's cheeky 4 points there. You see Lewis has got a castle now with 2 meeples again. Like I said, if he can move the Gingerbread Man into that castle, that scores him a fair few points again.
Yeah.
And you get your 4th monastery and stick it in a place. Actually, like I've said before, that I think that monasteries are quite broken because you can put them in places and score 6 points, 7 points straight away.
Yeah.
And at some points, it's quite satisfying to see a monastery being placed and score almost maximum points straight away.
Oh, definitely. I mean, if the road wasn't here or here,
yeah,
then that's like instantly 9 points. Just like, yes, please.
Yeah, it would have been beautiful. See, Natalie moves the gingerbread man to her castle, scoring Lewis a nice 6 points. Now Lewis gets to move it again, gives Natalie 1 point. But now when the gingerbread man moves again, that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. That's 6 points already. If it moves, that's 6 times 2 meeples. That's 12 points. That's a lot of points.
That is a hell of a lot of points.
It is a lot of points. Now at this point, I mean, you're pushing quite far in front of Lewis. You look quite safe. Natalie's just gone in front of you, but Natalie's got hardly any points around. You've got a fair few monasteries around, and you've got this nice castle that's just getting bigger and bigger. You see Natalie placing this piece here, contributing to your monastery. Lewis had to, he had no meeples at the time when placing this one. It's just an unoccupied castle there, doing absolutely nothing.
Yeah.
So Lewis finishes that nice castle, gets himself 14 points, and then another 18 points for the actual castle itself. So 32, I think it's around 32 points.
Wow.
From when I calculated, which is a lot of points.
That's a lot of points.
Puts him at 54 points, and that's the kind of standard point system you get in a normal game of Carcassonne. So the gingerbread man is just constantly giving him points.
Yeah, it's unbelievable. It really is. It's just zoomed ahead in front of everyone.
Yeah, exactly. Natalie playing a piece down there, which you could have added to this castle up here. And I would say that you could have contributed. Obviously, you got no meeples, so that's you obviously had to leave that there and contribute to your own castle.
Yeah.
And Louis trying to sneak in there, as he famously does. Natalie again, another piece that she could have. She's got a meeple there. Would have scored her a fair few points up there. Additional 3 points there, and then another one for her monastery. Don't think there's much else she can do really if she's going to be forgetting that kind of thing. I mean, it seems to be a running thing with her. She always seems to miss a couple of castles, a couple of misplaced tiles. Similar to James actually. James does a similar thing. He has that like tunnel vision.
Yeah, you do play like that sometimes when you're like, for example, that castle I got on the bottom left. I'm just purely focusing on that now. Like, if I can get another castle piece, it's going there. I'm still. I don't think anyone at the moment is looking at that empty castle up there, like right now. I mean, yeah, Lewis doesn't have any tiles, but meeples. If he did have a meeple, then maybe he would have seen that castle. Maybe he wouldn't have. Maybe he's still looking down this side of the board, and yeah, it's just a very, very strange game when it comes to things like that.
The Winter Carcassonne doesn't help because it's got so many different tiles as well in comparison to the first one. It's got weird tiles like this.
Yeah.
It's just
even that double road there with the weird animal on it.
The freaky animal, like a reindeer goat hybrid griffin thing. You managed to get a meeple back, which is good, and obviously you take the unoccupied castle. Natalie wanting so bad to finish that castle that she goes first before Lewis. Moves the gingerbread man, moves it into his own castle, which kind of not counterproductive, but obviously he doesn't want to give you any more points.
Yeah.
But now he wants, originally he wanted to connect to that castle. Now we set the gingerbread man there. That's going to score him 2 points. But if he gets to that castle, it's also going to score you a tremendous amount of points as well. But he goes for it anyway, sticks it down, and it's so close to completion. See Natalie, again previously, sticking that piece there, should have stuck it there. Could have got a fair few points. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Would have been a lot of points.
Oh yeah, a lot more points than what she got.
Yeah, so 14 points. So actually, you race around to over 100 now. Lewis sitting on 79. And with this castle being finished, it's definitely going to push you over 100 before the end of the game. And without the gingerbread man, this wouldn't be happening.
Definitely.
Lewis sitting at 105. It's ridiculous scoring right now. The last tile gets played, and it had to be a monastery, didn't it? 8 monasteries, and you got 6 of them. You managed to finish 6. You managed to finish 3 of them, and 3 of them only had 1 or 2 pieces missing. So all in all, Natalie had no real meeples wasted. She did miss some opportunities to get involved in some castles, like the one you've got over here.
Yeah.
This one here that she could have, done. This piece here should have been placed over there to finish the castle. Would have given her like 14 points.
Yeah, should have been slightly closer to us.
Yeah, slightly. She would have at least got over 50 before the end of the game.
Yeah.
But 73 points, which is a pretty high score in standard Carcassonne. But unfortunately, due to the Gingerbread Man just giving out so many points, it's not going to be enough. You see, Lewis had hardly any points at the top there. So everything he was doing was like scoring in points instantly. There. He didn't keep anything on the board long enough to give him, a progressive amount of points. He's just focusing on that Gingerbread Man. Got so many points from it. I should do a little tally of how many points he got exclusively for the Gingerbread Man.
Yeah, I mean, even at this point in the game, like just before we even start counting, I think Lewis has won this game.
Yeah, he was ridiculous.
You just don't even. I didn't even realise, especially the monasteries, just how much points I was getting. And
yeah, I mean, Lewis ends on 122. Actually, your monasteries were ridiculous. You scored 3 of them, like I said. This one off. These 2 got 2 off. And yeah, I mean, you didn't even get a big castle, did you? It was pretty much mainly monasteries.
No, I mean, the big castle that I did get, I shared with Lewis.
Yeah, exactly. There was nothing that pushed you so far ahead. In saying that, the monasteries didn't give you all your points. I'm trying to look, where did all your points come from? Saying that, you got a couple of
4-pointers.
Yeah, 4 pointers. You got that one there, and Lewis helped you out on those. But yeah, you shared on this one here with Natalie. You got this little one here. She did get a fair few castles completed.
Yeah.
If you get 3 or 4 small castles done, that equates to close to 20 points. It all soon accumulates, doesn't it?
Oh yeah, definitely.
I think you played really, really well. Normally, I do like to say, what would you have done differently? But I think for the past 2 games, especially these Winter Carcassonne versions, you've played pretty much every tile exactly where it needed to be. And at the last possible second, you managed to get extra points. If you didn't get that monastery, actually, it would have been game changing. Obviously,
yeah, definitely.
Someone else would have got those points, and I don't know what type of piece you would have had to get to surpass Lewis. But yeah, congratulations, well done. You've done an amazing job. You actually won the last game as well. Forgot to congratulate you for that one as well. That's 2 wins in a row for you, and I think that makes you undefeated on the Winter Carcassonne one.
Oh yeah.
Well, that's it for this video. Hope you guys enjoyed, and we'll see you next time.
Goodbye. Let's hope it's recorded.
I don't like doing it second time either. Everything just feels so freaking. I recorded. There you go.
There it is.
Oh.
Yeah. Bum, 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 bum.
Nah, man. I just don't like. I can feel it in my head. I'm saying the same things. I'm like, shut up! Just shut up! You're not funny, you idiot. It wasn't funny the first time. It's not going to be funny the second time.